Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you beautiful rainbow people in between, welcome, welcome, welcome back to the Pale Fort. I'm your host, your exasperated demon prince, Belphegor, Prince of Sloth. Right, so, we finished Shadowbringers. We finished up the weapons questline. There's only one thing, left to do. We need to polish off Hildibrand. For the third questline that came out in the post-patches of Stormblood. So, a lot of stuff going on in the world. Let's try and cheer you up today. The operative word being try. Turn this down. Turn this up. Oh god. Bad touch! Alright. A conspicuously inconspicuous man. Yeah, no problem. Immediately as the news broke, I was like, what if KO2's alright? Let's actually turn that way the fuck down. What's our music volume at? It's still that loud at 81? Grimy. The Hidden Tale. Nashu goes east. Yon Lalafell has a lean and hungry look. Hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at, killing and whatnot? That's me. Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I got a job for you, if you're interested. So there's this Miqo'te girl. The incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl. In this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea, like you and me. So beautiful, this girl. So beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are burying all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Alright. God damn it, Godo! When instruments have intended to be loud. Yeah, I've noticed. God, I gotta remember his voice. I've seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you speak. Yes, and I should be glad to take you to him, if you like. You are ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Catfish, to be precise. Though I care not for Eorzean, I am Kyoto, a Namazu. And the services I provide are not free, I'm sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last skill on fare to KUGANE. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Sup, bitch? Core! If it isn't indolent. That's right, she has a fucking accent, don't she? Core, if it isn't indolent, don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. Kind of. Ah, I see. When Inspector Hildibrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head so far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the Far East, right? I mean, that's the most accurate thing you've ever said, Nashu. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him. But once you know it, Gyoza, the talking Numa here, says he knows where he is. Careful, careful. This one knows our game. Escape his wrath is going to take all our skills. I say, there's no need for such menacing glares. None so whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you will excuse me, I have pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me what an inspector is. I got bad news for you, Nashu. Huh? Lady Gyoza was trying to swindle me? Yeah. Oh, Nashu, you gotta know better than to trust a talking cat. Yeah. I asked lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Orzian, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hildibrand, wherever could you be? Stuck in the ground or the side of the building like as not. Keep an eye out for legs. Following his keen inspector's senses in search for a case? Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully, we won't need Lord Godbert's help pulling him out again. Ah, that's it. The inspector's always on the hunt for a case. Then we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way! Oh god, here we go again. Heyo, Kusen. Unsolved crimes. It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this last fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall. You may be assured that the Sekisukume will track down the thief in due time. What side of the district is this on? Alright, over here. Oh, it's you again. Alright, you got me, Mr. Samurai. I'm a dancer. But before you do anything rash like arrest or torture or chop me into tiny bits, with that sort of yours, no, that I've never touched her. I mean, never even had a chance. I'm sorry. You okay, buddy? Oh, the Orosian adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Woo. I mean, woo. For a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those Sekisugumi don't mess around. I'll cop first and ask questions later, you know? No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Oh, okay. Ah, so it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about? Incidents like the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny. Yes? It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Udall's bustling streets, when the sea parts and my eyes meet those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. I was like, two grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain, because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... ugh. Ever since that day, I've watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say! True love is not the product of clumsy banter or careful study. Years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself. Dude, she doesn't even know you exist. Perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. God fucking damn it. More weird characters. I bet this town's crawling with all kinds of shifty folks up to no good. Come on, you lot! Show yourself! Is it scary that this is the most intelligent Nashu has ever sounded this entire plotline? Dastardly doings and purported incidents of criminal behavior. This is KUGANE, my dear. We've no shortage of that here. But since you asked, the story on everyone's list at Bokensen these days is that of the wealthiest among us. Now they've been preying upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in some better locks. Well, that is certainly one way. Come, GG! The game is afoot. Ah, there you are. Found anything interesting? Skilled thief, crafty little bastard who followed you. God, he says he's stalking you for 5 years. Oh my god. Oh, that is so tempting. That is really tempting. I'll go with the first one. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief. Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, indolent. Our next order of business should be tracking down this Akabono and ask him about the latest incident. Yeah, sure. Oh, and he's right around the corner. That's serendipitous. You alright? Cutscene. Certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. Holy shit, that mustache! That fiend! That despicable rapscallion! The nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akebono. For all your help, I swear to you on my honor that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. Ah, so it is Akebono. Let's go ask him about the robbery. Ah! God damn it, you two. Oh my god, that dude really is just hanging out in the background. Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Why did I give him a different voice? Are you alright? Shall I summon a healer? And it's starting to rain. Okay, don't worry. I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. That explains a lot. Hey, you're not one of them samurai, are you? Shiguri, at your service, my lady. You have my sincerest apologies for the incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duties compel me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant must know something important about Shiguri to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, Master Akabano. My name is Nashu, Engine of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. And this is Indolent, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Inspectors. I had heard rumors that one such as you would come from the West. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate, discovered that my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in the place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the KUGANE wolf burglar. Wolf burglar? Surely, you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of other robberies. And now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card? Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildibrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal, and since the Sekisugumi seem to be at a loss, you will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. I have a giant mustache. Goodbye now. Well, there we go. One moment. What say you, Nashu? All we've got to do is stick with the case. And we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildibrand. I just know it. Call it my, King Inspector Assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Okay. Ooh, cutscene. Nashu Murasana is on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. Your days of wolf burglaring are numbered. Okay, because Inspector Hildibrand. Huh? Is that a green chicken? It's Inspector Hildibrand. Inspector, stop messing about and join us. Wow, I'm so used to these like taking a day. It's really weird when they're cut up so small. Is she? There it is. That's up some big ass dongo. Car, it's been too long since I've had a chance to whip out a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Oh. Fuck. Bye. Oh my god, Godbert. was... I don't know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. Let's continue, shall we? Life imitates art. Art imitates life. You have no one but yourself or the kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nashu Morocco's. Well, if it isn't indolent, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I have got news for you. Have I got news for you? I am neither bright-eyed nor do I have a tail, but whatever. So, I've been asking after that wolf-burglar fellow, and the one that left that cheeky note claimed credit. You remember? Yes, that was 5 seconds ago, Nashu. Proceed! And it seems he's been not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, he robs plenty of rich merchants' wine, I'll grant you that. No doubting that was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks who've laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I had enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Holy shit. Well, she's no little shit, but I guess that's good. Not bad for a self-trained artiste. What did you say? Oh, I would say several stuff about it. I don't see how this helps, honestly. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. The metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous. The sort of folks the burglar's been targeting. See if we can't learn something new. I'll head to KUGANE Zori. You can check out the tea house and the hostelry. Once again, apologies to the Japanese people for butchering the language. Oh, off we go. Take a drink of water. What's up? Ah, the infamous thief. I know of him. For mercy, he has not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronize the tea house. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a strong man, I would forego it. But alas, the heart will not be denied. If it was good enough for Amnesiac Yatsuyu, it's good enough for you, my man. Alright. Too long it has been since I shed a pipe with an engine. How fortunate am I? You've no desire for smoke. When I talk at the wolf burglar. I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf, without comrades, and despite the best efforts, the Seki Segumi has no leads. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He's ever been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me with tales of your own, I ask you leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. Oh, sure. Huh? pundit. I say, the KUGANE wolf burglar? Must you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Bah! It's no use. The moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it. Ah! If there was any justice in the world, it would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in Tenkot Kanto. That's a very vivid imagery you paint, my dude. Here you are. Dig up any interesting tidbits? Should be going down, yo. So, he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and her magic frying pan. That's not inaccurate. That said, we'd have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Ah! A thousand pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, what mode again, my lady? I say, you must think me the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrian. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right. You were after the wolf burglar, too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do. I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in KUGANE, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I must be going. Until we meet again! Hey, Mr. Shiggy, sir. Can we come too? To the auction? If you like, but I very much doubt you will be able to afford any of the items being sold. Don't worry about that. Indolent here's got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. I do not. Yes, very good. Then, by all means, come with me. Okay. Rather stuffy today. Right. And hi-ho, soba. Sup? Stretch. Okay. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests here should be arriving any moment now. remember you. Master Akebono, was it? Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. Yeah, I changed his voice. One day I will get all my voices straight, but that day is not today. I presume you are coming to keep watch over the wharf. But should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not one to surrender without a fight. Yeah, okay. What kind of voice do you have? Silver Tongue, welcome. Greetings and welcome to you. Welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening, you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if you are so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first a queer, misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yorkshire. Oh, so it's slave trading. Aye, it is none other than the fabled Rat Man, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So shall we start the bidding at 500,000 koban? 600. 700. 800,000 koban. 8,000 koban. Going once. Going twice. So, to Master Akebono, let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's not really gonna eat him, is he? Unfortunately. The statue you are about to see was brought to KUGANE from the west, the land of Erosia, to be precise. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. Oh, don't fucking tell me. Oh, god damn it! I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him and bury him with Alpha now. I give you the Orisian gentleman, a masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture, marveled at the intricate details. The features so expertly realized that somehow have likened it to a living, breathing man frozen in time. Well, would you look at that? That statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? God fucking... Oh, God. Was it a trick of the light, or did that statue just twitch? I mean to say, you think it might be actually be the inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back. Don't you blow up KUGANE. Don't you... Don't you do it. Motherfucker! Oh, dear God. Stay your bond-filled hand, my lady. I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point. Wouldn't it be very Inspector-like to blow since the kingdom come? How readily she resorts to violence. This woman, I shudder to think what carnage she left in her wake. Buddy, you have no idea. Oh, I knew it. That's no statue. It's a general article in flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again. Or something. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Strange. I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It is rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you! Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automaton. Marvel at the way its features change fluidly and effortlessly. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding for this at one-of-a-kind statue at 500,000 koban? 600. 7. 800,000 koban to be paid in full, here and now. Yeah. Okay. Once more, Master Akabono will not be denied. Will any challenge his claim to the Eorzean gentleman? Nashu, we've got to do something, Internet. If we don't, these people are going to buy the Inspector. I'm sorry. I bid 900,000 koban. There's nothing in the world I cannot buy. 1,000,000 koban. Well, that's a bomb. Yeah, okay. What is the meaning of this? By the kami, the Eorzean gentleman has vanished. You have been robbed by the KUGANE wolf burglar. That thrice jammed Oni, you're shook again. I saw him. The fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue, ran towards the short pair. I think I inadvertently switched the voices. Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildibrand has been kidnapped. We've got to get after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him. Like that poor Kieran. We can't have that. Yes. That is true. Up to the short pier. Oh, you followed me, I presume? Have a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well. Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildibrand. I'll be damned if I'm going to let some two-guild thief eat him. Yeah, I did. I saw him the hero's gauntlet. Perchance referring to the Aeolian gentleman, that hideous statue. I dare say no one in the right mind would try and eat it, but nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue in hand towards the ruby price. Just aside, I will not soon forget. Never before have I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too broad has the fiend, too bold was this fiend this day, in seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize. In broad daylight, he left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the ruby price. Okay. Right. That there tower just keeps going and going and going. You have no idea, Nashu. Surely, one of the watchmen here will have seen the wolfman and his stolen statue. Sup, bruh? Alas, I cannot say I've seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of the Guardian forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there has been significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wade through the smaller vessels, leaving our waters, absent cause. This lupin you seek probably received no more than a courtesy glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep close watch on these waters? A wolfen gentleman! Shigure is chiding himself for overlooking the obvious answer. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on their ability to extract payments for safe passage to the safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tithe. Sakizuki is where we must go. Any traveler who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first to make the necessary overtures. Right, activate Nanobot. And I remember swimming all across this back in December. Well, maybe it was November. One of those months. Sup? Searching for bandits on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the tithe. Like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. I was standing motionless in his skiff, paying no heed to the waves or the waters. Dead man drifting. It's one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that is what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I am not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isle Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. This guy's just having a day, isn't he? A dead man in a boat bound for the Isle Becco? That's the stupidest thing I ever... Unless... Aha! Don't you see? He mistook the Aorsian gentleman for a corpse. That boat belongs to none other than the KUGANE wolf burglar. Core! Ah, what a luck! Our liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by way of bringing trespasser to justice. I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on, to the Isle Becco, and that thrice-damned wolf. Yeah, take care, my dude. You know, this entire time that we've been here, we've never seen a single person pay for the ruby tithe. Alright, wait about here. Hark! Over there! A wolf! Or at least someone what's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. You, Nashu? Aha! We've got him now. So seems the wood burglar was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. Coming for Finn. This is no wolf burglar. This is a man dead who get loose. A reckless spirit bound to his mortal coil by burdens of the soul. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life. More purpose and meaning and brotherhood. Wait a minute. You're one of the gentle dead men. And what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, in even further reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Hildibrand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place, but since you asked first. As unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea, said to be home to a host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. A shout out all the way from ARR, right? Truly. Well, that would explain why the myriad of skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter on your travails. Look, buddy, it's not my fault. They stopped my ship from getting to KUGANE. Anyway, having failed my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. island was abandoned and the ozia was ever so far away. Just then I felt a familiar tingling in my rotten flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I had felt the pull of our leader, Master Hildibrand. His ether called to me, and I was duty bound to answer, so I followed the trail and led me to this place. Oh, there's no coincidence. Inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildibrand calling to even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me. Jesus Christ, dude. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with this wolfish skin up? It's not that sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears. Though, it is quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common folk, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features, and so it has. But enough talk. Master Hildibrand needs us. Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me, but no matter. If this misshapen undead wolfman can lead us to the thief, I shall trust him wholly. Yeah, just go along with it, dude. This just keeps happening. I may not have enjoyed Stormblood as much as I did Heavensward or Shadowbringers, but the nighttime music is choice. We're going up. God, Heaven on High really does just go fucking up and up and up. Yes, yes, Master Hildibrand is close. We are nearly upon him. The wolf burglar. At long last I will bring that bastard to justice. Ha! I mean, how terrible. What burglar? You have nowhere left to run. Surrender! Ah! So they finally caught up to me. Huh? He looks exactly like my sketch. Yeah, sure, whatever. Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. This day the Bakufu will have the man. That is to say, the Lupin. Stop, damn you! Oh, Jesus Christ. The inspector's still not stepping out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight. Doggo style! Oh, Jesus Christ. Shut up, you stupid statue! Bugger me! Are those bombs? Idiot! Get rid of them! Get rid of them before you kill us both! Oh, fuck. Whoa! Yeah, that'll do it. me handle it, not you. Anyone. And so as we are to save the inspector. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived a trip back from Dollarmood, so this is nothing. Get that wolf burglar instead. Goodbye, Hildibrand. I'd say I miss you, but... yeah, okay. Told you before, wolf burglar. You've nowhere left to run. Fall, on the other hand... If that's what it's gonna take, then fall it is. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty price like a statue. But the statue ain't even a statue. And there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. Okay, bye. Yeah, the nerve of that villain. I say, Inlet, I've come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nachu, but not you. Hooray! Inspector Hildibrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game. Am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? Ladies and gentlemen, this statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being. I trust I needn't remind you, I too am capable of such motions, despite being neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Hildibrand is no statue. Quite right. He's an ancient of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Yeah, just go with it, dude. Good sir, by your garb I gather you are a samurai. Am I then correct in assuming we are in the Far East? Oh ho ho! As I wait for my gentle slugger and find myself in a foreign land, who should I greeted I but by a Far Eastern fan? Yeah, just clap, dude. But ho! What is this? Already my keen investigator senses have alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away! For honor, justice, and a hard-boiled egg. Wait for me, Inspector. I know I can't run that fast. Master Hildibrand looks to be his old self again. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or would be if I weren't, you know. But as much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe. So, and he was your man, maybe Inspector Extraordinaire, as well as a zombie overlord. Surely yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customers, I dare say. I will never comprehend. Well, I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar. I am glad that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. Oh, well, fucking good, buddy. Well then. Activate Nanobot. Wow, he booked it to not reach very far. Did I not tell you? I caught the scent of the case, and here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped KUGANE. Simply put, this adorable little Pharaoh's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of KUGANE. We sent a ship. We sailed on ships as sailors for East Aldenard Trading Company, docked at KUGANE docks to unload goodly goods. When a goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feast to me and friendly friend. Kami, did that ratman just speak? KUGANE, not ratman, rude man. Why does no one know here know KUGANE? Always demon, 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 with lucky flesh. We go with goodly merchant, on and on, many turns, left, right, left, very confusing. Then bad man, grand friendly friend, put gag on mouth and bag a man on head. I fight back and run, and they run too. Then I jump into water. It would seem that the currents carried him to the shores of this island, but I have yet to ascertain the motive for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless KUGANE sailor. Because they do not know, nor do not care that he is KUGANE. He passes for a ratman in the far eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believe bestows everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features, an incredible albeit hideous statue of an Eorzean make that was in truth a man, and as so we have already met our goodly merchant. We must return to KUGANE and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted the others from faraway lands to sell at auction. The thief. At the very least, we know he sold this KUGANE-friendly friend. We've got to save him too. Right you are, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished, the innocent set free. Yes, yes. I was just about to say this. Well said, you. To KUGANE. Get ready for loud wind instruments. Still an absolutely gorgeous city. Oh god, this guy's voice hurts my own. Kami, strike me down. The Eorzean gentleman is alive. Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a KUGANE sailor, selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. Huh? I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. But more importantly, who are you to deliver such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You are not of the second Tsugumi. A common Ronin you are not. Common Roman come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity! The self-same piece stands before you, with a KUGANE who escaped your kidnapping intent, as incontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you could do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain. There is no denying it. And yet I do. Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the second Tsugumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you good day. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. Sup, bruh? We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend. But alas, all good things must come to an end. The Wolf Burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all but the proof we need. Now, do yourself a favor and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favor. Shiguri, owing to the efforts of you and yours, you can finally bring this Charlotte into justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you would favor me with such kind words is a great honor. Can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, that you failed to inform the second Tsugumi of the Wolf Burglar's crime, despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own, is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the second Tsugumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. They're trying to make him feel better. All's well that ends well, chat. Holy shit, I didn't realize it was so big. 1,000 thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Rarer and rarer we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. Oh, you apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common ronin. My pursuit of the Wolf Burglar has been, for the very beginning, independent of the second Tsugumi or any other authority. I came to KUGANE to join the second Tsugumi, but was judged to be unworthy, unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere. I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the second Tsugumi. Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you here and I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens for the KUGANE Wolf Burglar, and we shall start right this instant. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help. Yeah, sure, whatever. You know, at this rate. And on it, what's it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor, perhaps more so than the others. The help was of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The Wolf Burglar is not to be underestimated. He is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that while I value the assistance of the Inspector and his assistant, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end, to which yours and mine. I too may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it is nothing compared to that Aorsian gentleman. Oh. Hello. Hildibrand will return in The Blade Mislaid. Yeah, okay. See you, Inspector. And... Huh, no Nash you this time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, short stream today. Gotta stretch out my vocal cords a little, but Hildibrand is back. So, next week, we will continue more Final Fantasy XIV with this chapter in the Hildibrand questline. Tomorrow, we return to Dark Souls, and that will carry us on through the end of the week. Till then, you all stay safe, and as per usual, thank you for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure to play this game again. Or meet up with Hildibrand, rather. KO2, always lovely to have you chat. You stay safe there, buddy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care and have a good sleep. Goodbye.